it's your girl Esha here, founder of Carnivalista Lifestyle, and welcome to your 3-part video series of how to experience self-love through travel. I know that you are going to get so much value from this free 3-part video series. So grab a cup of coffee or maybe some tea or some water, hydrate, your notebook or whatever, your phone, whatever you want to take some notes on, and get ready to learn some really good stuff. If you're watching this video, then you're probably curious about how you can experience self-love through travel. And I will definitely get to that. But first, I have a confession to make. In my teens and early 20s, I did not love myself. There were so many things or many practices that I was doing that indicated that I did not love myself. Whether it was putting others' needs before my own, working at jobs that I did not love. I had people in my life who didn't love me the way that I wanted to be loved, or who were very negative. And I would keep trying to fill the void of lack of self-love with things. I would buy clothing. I am a recovering shoeholic. Beauty products, makeup, anything to distract myself from loving myself fully and really facing myself and coming to terms with the lack of self-love that was in my life. The one bright spot of joy that I had every single year was indulging my love of Trinidad Carnival and actually traveling to experience the Trinidad Carnival culture. Now, perhaps you've heard of Trinidad Carnival, or maybe you haven't. That's not important today. That's another conversation for another time. But what I want you to know is my indulgence in this love of Trinidad Carnival and allowing myself to experience that at least once a year became my escape into a whole other world and experiencing this freedom. It was glorious. It was an annual experience of a different culture that allowed me to see things differently. And it really started me on my journey of self-love. How did this annual escape start that journey for me? Travel has the amazing ability to disrupt your autopilot. Now, let me explain what I mean by that. Many of us go through our daily lives on autopilot. We get up in the morning, get our families together, get ourselves together, send the kids off to school, make the lunches, go to work ourselves, go slog through work ourselves, finish work, come home, get dinner on the table, and then pass out in front of the TV. Most of us, it's the TV. That's what I mean by autopilot. Now, travel disrupts this autopilot. It takes you completely out of your everyday routine and puts you somewhere different. I completely was taken off of autopilot, catapulted out of my daily routine into an amazing immersion of colors and amazing food and wonderful people, and just having my not everyday experience. Indulging in that love of travel and that love of the Caribbean Carnival culture really gave me the realization and the very small thought, I am worth it. And then that small thought, that really small realization that I am worth it, eventually caused me to return home and start to look around me. And not just look, because we look at things all the time, right? But to really see what was in my life, really see it, and look at the people who were in my life, what they were saying, the conversations that we were having, the experiences that I was having, what my daily routine was, what energy was around me. Like, I really saw it for the first time. And then I started to make small changes, because here's the thing. having that small thought, being aware of it and actually applying it and allowing it to have you look at things differently in your life. It only takes one thought. And that small thought can change so much. It really shifts. You start to have a shift, whether it was really looking at the relationships that I had in my life and making tweaks to those relationships, what I was doing in my daily work, if it was something that I didn't love, making small shifts and small changes towards around that. And that's really the power of travel and how you can start to experience self-love through travel. Now, that is just a really small part of the whole thing, but I really want to explore that some more, self-love through travel, through this series. So I really hope that you will watch all of the videos in this series and you will start to have small thoughts and small shifts through this information that I'm going to be sharing with you and this experience that I'm going to be sharing with you, because what I'm sharing with you is my own experience of self-love through travel. I do thank you for watching, and remember, you deserve love, happiness, and Carnival, and I will see you in the next video.